Good afternoon, Mr. Bola Adeeko. It's great to have you.
Thank you.
The NSE Corporate Challenge, people have been asking questions. Just in simple terms, tell us what it's about and particularly why you're focusing on cancer awareness.
Thanks for that question. In very short ways, I mean, the exchange by its remit is a place where we try to provide a platform for people to create durable wealth. It's almost impossible to think of that prospect if people are not healthy. Cancer right now is the number one killer in the world. Unfortunately, in Nigeria, the mortality rate is actually the highest, according to WHO stats. So 4 out of every 5 person that's inflicted actually dies. The sad thing is that this should not be the case because 1/3 of these cases are actually preventable. Another 1/3 is actually curable, and then 1/3 can actually live a healthy life afterwards. So it's not completely a hopeless proposition, but it does take a lot of effort to try and draw enough attention to it and also make sure there are funds that will support efforts around not just early detection, but also making sure people get treated properly. So why are we into this? The NSE feels like it has a great social responsibility to the community. And as part of our CSR program, we've identified cancer, working with CECP, which is a community encouraging corporate philanthropy, to try and push this effort that certainly requires a lot of hands on deck.
Now, at the press briefing, you told us that you hope to galvanize quoted companies who also play big role in the economy to be part of this. So far, what's the support like? Have you been able to create that awareness ahead of the challenge?
Yes, the support's been very encouraging, given that this is the second year that we've put this program in place. So last year, between the dealing member firms and the listed companies, we had a total of 60 organizations that signed up, and that's for the first year. This year, I think we're going to get close to about 100 organizations that we expect will bring teams to come and run. I know it's for a very serious cause, and we certainly cannot lose sight of that. But it's also an opportunity on an early Saturday morning for people to come out and have a good time and maybe break a little sweat while they're at it.
You know, people will be coming out to have a good time. So what should we be looking forward to? Just to walk, or what are the other things we're featuring?
Yes. So the way we structured this is that if you want to walk, you can do that. If you want to jog, you can do that. And if you want to run, if you think you and Usain Bolt are at the same competitive level, you can do that as well. It's a 5K distance, which runs starting from a Nikon Stadium, around a couple of streets around here in Marina, and it ends back at the Nikon. So it's a fairly brisk run, if I could use that word loosely, that every fairly active person should be able to sort of make it through and have fun while doing it.
And then finally, are there other parts of the corporate challenge focus of NSE apart from the cancer awareness work?
I mentioned earlier on that we're not doing this in a silo. It's part of a more structured program, which is a CSR program that we launched back in 2013, which has 4 pillars. So it has community, marketplace, workplace, as well as environment. And so for every single one of those pillars, we have specific initiatives that over time we've been sort of promoting. As far as health consciousness, we, over the years, this past 2 years, we've actually had clinics, not just for staff, but also all the people outside, to get people the opportunity, at no cost, of course, to them, to get properly screened and then make sure that they have the right advice on treating whatever issues that may come out of those screening. Internally at the NSE, we certainly promote well-being. So we have an activity center that we opened up last year in the building that has a cafeteria, which we certainly tell all the vendors that they have to provide healthy choices as far as food, and then also a gym where people can actually work out. At the end of the day, you could feel like punching a bag. We certainly have one in the gym that you could use to relieve some of the stress.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bola Adeeko.